We are back for another day of sports betting this Thursday, the 19th of June, and in this video we're going to be quite busy. I'm going to share with you my 3 top plays in the FIFA Club World Cup tournament today. But firstly, as we do on every single video, regardless of the outcome, we're going to recap yesterday's video where we struck out. Bit of a frustrating day, to be honest. You can see by the record, you can see by the units, 3 wins, 3 losses, and we're still plus 4 units because we had a max play that cashed. But I said on yesterday's video, didn't I? I did say that Inter Milan may not win that game, and Sergio Ramos scored, and it was a 1-1 draw. Inter Milan, you had one job to do. Man City and Real Madrid picked up the wins pretty comfortably. But unfortunately, we struck out yesterday. As I always say, if you appreciate transparency, honesty, and results over the course of a season, feel free to subscribe. I don't hide nothing on this channel. I show all my wins, all my losses, so you know exactly where you would be if you followed along to all of my bets. Now, enough waffle. Let's get straight into the purpose of this video. So we got 3 bets today. I'm going to be advising just the 1 unit on all 3 of the bets, okay? Just the 1 unit. We're up 4 units. Worst case scenario, if we go 0-3 today, which I'm not planning on at all, but if we do go 0-3, we're still up a unit. We're still in the profit, which would be amazing because we'd be -3 wins on our record for the off-season, but we'd still be in a profit. That's another example of good unit management, okay? You see a lot of sports tipsters on YouTube, they place the same amount of units on every single bet. Well, that doesn't make sense because every single bet has a different probability of coming in. So why would you be placing the same amount of units? Some bets are 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, max plays, etc, etc. But let's just get into the purpose of today's video. I'm going to start in the money line Acca. So I'm going to be taking Juventus and Atletico both to win. Very, very simple. Very simple. I do like this one. I really do like it. I was going to add Porto onto this, but just going to keep it simple. 2 teams that I think highly favourites going into both of their games today. I can't see any opportunities where both these teams do not win at all. Let's move on to a bet builder we got between Seattle and Atletico. So we're going to be taking under 1 card in the opening 10. Under 5 goals for Atletico, under 2 corners in the opening 10, and no red card. Under 5 goals for Atletico. Atletico are going to win this game. I can see them winning it pretty comfortably. I'd be surprised if they went over the 4.5 mark on the goals there. The under 2 corners in the first 10 minutes, very, very high probability. Same with the card. But let's move on to the bet builder that only has 3 sections, and I will break down this bet in a little bit more detail. So the Inter Miami vs Porto game, we're going to be taking Porto to win. Under 3 corners in the first 10 and under 9 cards, the highest under on the cards for value. I'd be absolutely baffled if over 9 cards came in this game, okay? So the probability on that, the chances of that happening is very, very high. This isn't the Champions League. This isn't it is a competitive tournament. There's a big cash prize at the end, but I just can't see this game being too heated to the point where it goes over 8.5 cards. Under 3 corners in the first 10, both teams average around about 4 corners in the first half, so it would have to be like a corner from a corner, and then you'd need another corner in that first opening 10. So I'd be very surprised if that corner line went over. I'm going to read out a little match report on this game, okay, which I find pretty interesting. It's meant to be a really low volume game according to the data. Okay, so both teams, they're sitting on equal match points. The betting odds, they do favour Porto over Miami, reflecting a clear edge in recent away form, with Porto do have a 60% win rate, and Miami's home stats reveal a balanced 50-50 split with only a slight attack advantage when on their turf, hinting at a tightly contested fixture. So the unders may be something to look at on this game, maybe like under 3.5 goals and under 9.5 cards. I do see value in, but I'm really confident in these three plays today. I do like that Juventus and that Atletico Acca. The bet builder between Seattle and Atletico as well. Only the 4 lines, high probability. I can't see Atletico going over 4.5 goals. They are going to win this game pretty comfortably, but I'd be really surprised if it was that far of a complete blowout. There are some games on in the under 21 Euros qualifiers that I'm currently looking at. Not really sure if I'm going to post a video in regards to that. If I do see something that I'm really confident in, then I will bang that out. But 3 bets, 1 unit per bet, hoping for a 3-0 day. That would be really nice. But again, I'd be like, oh, why didn't I advise myself put more units down? But listen, I always stick to unit management rules, and being up 4 units, I think it'd be very silly to advise to stick 2 units on each play, given that this is the FIFA Club World Cup. The data's there, but it's not like we're looking at the FA Cup or the Champions League or the Coppa or the Italian FA Cup, for an example. The data's there, but I don't want to go too crazy on the units. As I said at the beginning of the video, if you appreciate transparency, honesty, and the results of the course of a season, you saw at the beginning of the video I showed the records and the units for the regular season. We made great work. We made really good work. We had, oh man, it was painful. The back end of the regular season, we lost like 15 to 20 units. I tried to break 200 units, man. I really tried, but we hit about 170 units, which is insane. You do the math. You do the math yourself. How much you would have made if you were playing at 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds per unit on every single bet. The results are right there in front of you. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.